Today's horoscope, Taurus March 13, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The moon spends the day in your sector of habits and routines, kindling a real need to set things straight. Things left unfinished or cluttered can appear glaring to you now. As well, your desire to work, perform, serve, and otherwise make yourself useful comes to the fore. Intelligent, curious Mercury begins its transit of your communications sector today, sharpening and enhancing your ability to process information quickly and effectively. You are likely to be quite busy during this cycle, coming up with new ideas, making contact with others, and learning an assortment of new things. You thoroughly enjoy both taking in information and relaying it. There can be times when you feel too busy, or perhaps a little wired or fidgety, to truly relax. However, if you avoid mental strain or stress, you'll reap the rewards of this cycle of information gathering and improved connections. Your love horoscope. Savvy Mercury will join Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces today, bringing clarity and momentum to your mobile third house of communication, thought process, and immediate surroundings, but rest assured, this has nothing to do with looking at things from a logical standpoint. Despite whether you're single or taken, today's astro weather is encouraging you to tap into your intuition and trust your inner knowing. The moon will also be in detail-oriented Gemini, which contradicts the point of trusting your intuition, so it's an opportunity for you to strike a balance between your logical and intuitive mind. Love isn't just about relying on the facts. Do what feels right. Your career horoscope. Over the last few weeks, mental Mercury in Aquarius encouraged you to think about unique ways to make and budget your money. You could have some ideas left over from this transit that can be pitched while Mercury is in Pisces. If you want to ask for a raise, seek out new opportunities at work, or coordinate with a financial advisor, then now is the time to do it. Fantastical Mercury has a positive tone, instilling your conversations with a sense of hope. You may find that it is even easier to connect with your colleagues during this transit too. Your finance horoscope. Nearly 2 months after first returning to your income sector, Mercury finally leaves today. However, not before leaving you with a smart head for money, and the means to keep your head in the game just as you move into the most potentially lucrative weeks of the year. Mercury is the planet that has helped to set things up with Venus and Mars, the planets of money and drive, taking it from here. Social life today. Use this time to renew contacts with your family. They will be pleased, and you might even be able to resolve old conflicts as a mediator or by taking the first step to clear matters up. The constellation is favorable for burying the hatchet once and for all. Your dating horoscope. Stand up to that authority figure or higher-up who's being super stubborn. You know you're in the right, and you have the facts and figures to prove it. Put those debating skills to good use. Flirting tips. In touch with your emotions, you are fortunate to be so clear about your feelings, which helps you decide exactly what to do. Whether you are looking for casual dates or interested in starting a more serious relationship, you make the right choice. Start planning how best to pursue your own happiness. Lucky numbers 1, 17, 25, 33, 40. Your well-being horoscope. You are no stranger to change, but it may take some reining in of your personal power in order to direct your ability to change constructively. Imagine you are both your own father and your own mother, depending on your age. This will be easier or harder to do, and create your boundaries, including your actions and language, your limits in relationships, and your requirements on the job. You are also in charge of nurturing yourself with the food, the rest, the exercise, the affection you need to survive. Don't forget to give yourself a lot of positive reinforcement. Your daily numeroscope. Being able to recognize when something isn't working, and when it's best to step back is a sign of professionalism and maturity. If there is a situation in your life like this, you can expect it to be more prominent for you on this day. This essence encourages knowing when to quit and wrapping things up. Be sure that you realize that by respecting your own boundaries, you're a stronger person, not weaker. Be honest with yourself and with those whom you deal with. Daily Planetary Overview. The Moon trines Jupiter today, so the best thing for this day would be to put your energy into a creative outlet or some other means of escaping reality. Later tonight, the Moon connects with the Sun and Neptune. If you have any issues, you'll likely be able to come up with solutions at that time. At the very least, you're sure to be resourceful about coming up with some problem-solving ideas. You could have a bit of a reality check when it comes to limitations on your time. This could be a little discouraging, but you'll be too motivated by your goal of success to think about it too much right now. This is a favorable time to dream, plan, rest, and ponder romantic notions that can catapult your heart to a better emotional place. You might have your sights set on some new equipment. You could find a great deal on a new foldable phone with a giant screen that still fits in your purse or pocket. There are also deals on specialty equipment for your business, like lighting for your online videos or a great microphone for your podcasts. There is a full moon in Virgo on March 18th. There's a lot of work on your desk, but your supervisor is willing to help ease the burden. You can find a helpful coworker to take on some of the duties. Most importantly, your boss and colleagues are listening to your suggestions about streamlining procedures and eliminating busy work. And with your suggestions in place, you can be done with the project in no time. Sky for today. In the morning, the Cancer moon trines Jupiter in Pisces, amplifying emotions. We are in our feelings and may be inspired to do something good for the sake of humanity in the vein of charity work or philanthropy. Cancerian activities like cooking, nesting, or nurturing are favored, and our relationships with women and femmes feature prominently in the morning's events. Honesty and integrity are highly prized qualities, and conflict is unlikely to arise even if we act in ways that place our own needs front and center. After nightfall, the moon forms a trine to the Pisces sun, stimulating confidence. This transit might make us nostalgic for the past, or desirous of being around close family and friends. We want empathetic relationships, and may opt to avoid emotionally unavailable people. Compassion and empathy melt hard hearts now, causing others to feel seen and supported. Intimate affairs are improved, and new friendships can be formed without pretense.